Hey guys, I'm Turtle, and this is what I think is the fastest way to get Stewards Gift, which is also known as the impossible relic to get, or at least was, because you have to get every single other relic and all of its levels before you find Stewards Gift, which is really absurd to get, because that means you generally have to loop a lot. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, honestly. And the weapon mods is going to be 323, which is Magic Orbs, Focus, Clairvoyance, and then the ultimate Arcane Mastery. You know we're starting with Supreme Ambition. We have to. If you're doing a skill build, you need Supreme Ambition. It is the key relic in any skill build, really. And then Decayed Scepter to get us boosted damage off rip. It boosts our skill damage by 50%, as you can see here. And also allows your skills to apply poison, which then will allow Onyx Raven to proc, because you'll be defeating enemies with status elements, poison and status element, and then your skills will refresh quicker. Every time you kill an enemy with a status element, it'll refresh 3, which is really crazy when your skills only have like a refresh of 8, right? So you kill 3 enemies and boom, you have a charge back. And then Gilded Remains, because I think this is what's going to break this run out and make it the fastest possible to get Stewards Toolbox, or not Toolbox, Stewards Gift. So we're going to go with 4 Onslaught. Usually I like Haste, but there's a very specific reason why I'm not using Haste, and if we come upon that reason, I will explain further. So we're going with 4 Onslaughts, 1 Malice, 2 Pantheon, 1 Doused. As I said earlier, this works with the Revive, or it doesn't cancel out the Revive that I'm currently using. It's just a free 3 orbs. And then 5 Blitz. The Blitz might be the issue here, but we just have to do it. I'm a speedrunner at heart, so we gotta make it fast. My goal is to be able to get Stewards Gift in under an hour. Now, I don't know how extreme that is, because I don't remember how long it took me to do it the first time I got Stewards Gift, but we're gonna try to make it under an hour. Or that's my first plan at the moment. Things could obviously change, and hopefully they don't, but, you know, they could. Things do change. I really want to find either... Well, I don't really want Blast Bow. I'm pretty sure Arcane Bolts is the best at slots. One more reroll here. Okay, honestly, we'll go with Ballista. Ballista's not stupid strong anymore to get nerfed. However, it is a very nice way to gain skill damage, because every single bolt will also poison. Oh, Empowered Mangle. That's perfect. That'll help us get kills, for sure. Oh, no rerolls. I forgot. Honestly, Fairy Pendant ain't bad at all. We'll take it. And then we're going to go with skill damage for sure. And we should be good. Nice. They killed it, so we gain skill damage. Dude. Alright, so Starch Pendant, we're just going to cop that. We're going to try to buy everything that is low cost and also has levels. This has a level, so we will buy that as well. And that is all our gold. We just spent all our gold on what you would probably call useless in a normal run, but it's not useless because we just need relics. I think we're going to go Ballista damage here. 5 damage on Ballista is a lot. hopefully we can find Pristine Band. So it'll allow us to, you know, scale our max health quite well, quite fast. Because we are perfecting, like, every single room. But that doesn't matter. Also, a legendary or something that we can level. I think we need something that we can level here. An Impact Charm works well with the Clobbering Mace. So, yeah, we're just gonna go with that. This area will probably be 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, roughly. Which is not amazing, I'd say, but also not bad. Easy. Huge. Damage gem. Not really what we want, but we gotta take it. Always take skill damage. We just need to deal as much damage as possible and also have as much move speed as possible. Those two things are the only things that we're actually going to be focusing on. And then obviously getting as much gold as possible as well. But that's more a side thing to do. Or a side thing to focus on. More skill damage. I mean, it could be move speed now, but skill damage. Yeah, it's a good thing we went to skill damage. We'll always take relic selectors over skill selectors, since the plan, once again, is to get the one and only Stewards gift. General Saber doesn't really matter. Document Revelation doesn't level. Conduit Spike does level, but no, it doesn't really matter. We're not critting, and we're not going to be third attack. Alright, now we're in boss fight. Okay, that is interesting, to say the least. I don't know how I want to do this. I need to refresh my skills. But I think I just, yeah, let Ballista carry. Ballista popped off. Alright, we have another Impact Charm, we have an Opal, and then let's roll once. Oh wow, we have Overcharge Gauntlet as well. Okay. We should have taken General Saber when we had it in the Relic Selector, but you know, that's hindsight, and we can't deal with that. Also, we got the Steward. We got the Golden Steward, which means we have to kill the Golden Steward. Golden Steward can drop more things now. Yeah, like it just dropped us a stat gem, which is crazy. Obviously, a stat gem doesn't really help us in this build, but, you know, it is nice to know that it can drop other things other than just gold, currently. So, that's good. Damn. None of these are really necessary, but honestly, Quasar Orb's Tier 1 upgrade is cracked out. Double Ballista here, and then just bolts. Or not bolts, but orbs all the way. Double Ballista and orbs. Double Ballista. Not bad, I mean, we're not going stupid fast by any means, but I think we're still on pace. to get Stewards gift in an hour in-game time, I should specify. Bane of Mortality helps the runouts a lot, but it hinders us a lot now. But honestly, there's no better time to do it than right now on First Loop. First Loop is going to be the easiest, and well, it's only going to get harder, right? Powered Bangle? Sure. Also, we'll go move speed, I guess. Get us up to basically that threshold where I just don't want it anymore. Wow. We got a golden chest. Damn, I really want Chakram. I'm not gonna lie. Chakram is kind of cracked out here. Chakram really worth it. It's gotta be worth it. Sad to see Ballista go, but it's did its job for its time, and that's all I can really say for it. Wow, okay. We got Absolute Ambition. Huge. That's all we need. Also, we're not going to reroll, because rerolling is 100, and we're not going to be able to buy anything if we reroll. So, yeah, not going to reroll, but not terrible, I guess. Alright, so for the build to work better than it's already working, we need to find a couple of things. One is just more levels of Gilded Remains. The others is Chronograph and ways to gain more skill damage, which I think we have all of the ways to get more skill damage, which is Absolute Ambition and Supreme Ambition. I think those are the only like crazy ways to get skill damage. And then we also have Surge Pendant, which is also very helpful, but also, we got another Golden Steward. Interesting. Wow, okay, so it definitely drops stat jump quite often. Well, I'll have to ask the devs what the odds are of the Golden Steward dropping things, because it seems like it's pretty high to drop stat gems. And Boon of Mortality is Cleanse. Alright, yeah, we're at that 200% move speed, so we're not taking any more move speed. We should be taking max health, but we're going to go skill damage. More skill damage, and we go the health gem route, which is just better. And we are clearing rooms fast. Which is exactly what I expected though, so it's nothing too out of the ordinary. So we will be at like max gold, so that's good. Hopefully we get an early shop though. I don't think it's happening, sadly. We're already at max gold. Kind of unfortunate. Because now we're just losing gold, really. There we go. We got Pristine Bands. That's going to be our other way of gaining a lot of max health throughout our run. Okay, so this is the thing that is making this so crazy. The fact that upgrades are so cheap. Like, look, 188, 150, 188, 112, 188. Like, these upgrades are so easy to get. They're just so cheap. So we're upgrading all of the meta upgrades, or the things that have a lot of extra bonuses when you do level them up. And yeah, we already upgraded so many things. I guess Opal is next as well, and now we're broke. But we upgraded so many things. We got 2 levels of Gilded Remains, we got 3 levels of Pristine Band, we got 1 level of Overcharged Gauntlet, and 1 level of Juicy Opal. Like, that is a lot of upgrades right there. Like, a lot. And you really shouldn't be able to get that many upgrades. It makes no sense that you can. Oh, another shop. Huge. Except things are pretty expensive here. So, we're not gonna be able to buy 2 things though. I don't have 450. That's okay though. We can just get the most expensive thing, I guess. That makes a lot of sense. I am tempted to take Arlen's Dice, but we're not. We're going to take Quasar Orbs Upgrade 3, which will then give us the ultimate. And the ultimate will make Quasar Orbs a lot better. We can just pull out Quasar Orbs, and it will launch orbs out. And those orbs do refresh skills, and also deal skill damage, and also count as skills. So it will increase Supreme Ambition, or it can proc Supreme Ambition, therefore, you know, scaling skills. So yeah, it's just amazing, not gonna lie. Like, look at that. That was so fast. Now, obviously, overall, the boss fight wasn't that fast, but that phase was very fast, that last phase. Alright, we're at 10 minutes on the clock, which means theoretically we should be able to do 6 of these loops at 10 minutes. Now, obviously, it probably won't work out that way, and hopefully we don't have to do 6 loops to get all the relics. But, yeah. We're definitely on pace, for sure. So we're not doing all rooms because we just need to get through areas fast, get as many relics as possible. So we are going to go to the refinement now so that we can upgrade as much stuff as we can. Prices are a little bit more expensive here, but still very cheap compared to what they usually are or what they could be. So we're just going to max out Surge Pendant and Overcharge. So we got 2 Overcharge Gauntlet upgrades and 3 Surge Pendant upgrades, which is 5 upgrades in total, which is very crazy. Should not have been able to get that many upgrades. Way too easy, to be honest. Also, we got the chronograph. Amazing. That'll be the next thing we upgrade at refinement. Hopefully we can be done this run in, what, 13 minutes? Which means we can do about 4 or 5 loops. Makes sense, I guess. We should be able to 2-cycle Praxis. Hopefully 1 cycle, but probably 2-cycle. Okay, nice. That was a 2-cycle. Huge. Since we're on Doom, we got 2 more phases to do. Which honestly, that's why I like this fight, is because there's multiple phases to it. I do highly dislike this phase, but I totally understand why it's here. It's just more of an inconvenience for most runs. But if you're playing at like hard difficulties, this phase can definitely kill you. It definitely wouldn't be my first time dying to this phase, but it is very, very sad when you do it, or when it does happen. Alright. I don't think we have a Chakram charge, which is a slight issue, but we should be okay. A lot of dialogue to get through here for sure. Wow, actually we spammed that very fast. Wow, we actually one-cycled. That is crazy. I did not think we were going to get the one-cycle. But I'm glad we did, because that definitely saved us quite a lot of time. That last phase of Praxis can take a lot of time if you go through, like, every phase. Alright. Let's spam through all this, and we can just continue spamming spacebar because it'll put us into Endless. Wow, that loop took us just over 12 minutes. Which means if we do a loop in 12 minutes, that means we can do 5 loops, because 5 times 12 is 60, which is 60 minutes in an hour. So we can do about 5 loops if we continue at that pace. Whenever you cast a perfect Chakram, your first hit is a crit. That really does not matter to me, like, at all. But sure, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever. Yeah, I should probably start using Chakram, not gonna lie. Also, there's Reshoot Glove. Now we have our healing, so we should be fine for, like, ever now. Also, quickly look at my amount of gold. 1,300 gold. You might be thinking, what? Why do you have more than 999, right? Well, they removed the gold cap whenever you loop, so we're just gonna get infinite gold here. Allows the devs, at least, to think about putting relics in that require a certain amount of gold, right? Obviously, there's still a singular relic that does that, which is Ornate Glove, but it's kind of a little weak on the side that you only need 150 gold, and then you get the benefit. But having it so there is no cap allows the devs to create some relics around gold, right? Just having a lot of gold. And since we have 2k gold already, we should be able to buy out the entire shop. And here starts the cycle of buying out everything. Whenever we want to. Everything will be ours. Dice, don't care. Increase crit chance of Chakram by 10%. Whenever Chakram crits, it freezes. Yeah, that's totally fine. We just want the ultimate upgrade, and I'd like that tier 1 upgrade for Chakram for sure. And just like that, the second loop is done. Now this third loop I'm going to show in 3 minutes, so here it is. Once again, I'm going to show you the next loop in about 3 minutes, just because I want to keep it short, and it is kind of cool to see it going this fast. Oh my god. We got the Stewards gift. I think that's the fastest Stewards gift ever. The run has taken, in all, 2 hours. But in-game time, which is the time that I'm going to go off of, is just under 48 minutes. Holy... That's crazy. Only 48 minutes for Stewards gift. And I gotta look at the other video that I did before this update, where it was so much slower. I'm also going to continue to run because I don't know if I actually have all the relics, so I want to get to another shop. And going to another shop will definitely tell me if I have all the relics. Alright, so that is going to be the end of this video. If you want to see the entire run, or if you want to just like watch the second half where I get the most Stewards gifts I've ever gotten in one run, there will be a link in the description going to that video that is just the entire run. Feel free to, you know, skip through it, find the part 2 spot. If I remember, there will be chapters on that video showing where I ended this video, and then also certain segments throughout. But yeah, if you want to see the second half, just click on the link either in the description or click on the video on the end screen. Bro could not disappear fast enough. That's crazy that we actually just one-cycled that guy. That guy is like the hardest variant to one-cycle by far, since he just like disappears instantaneously.